the first reaction was just like how funny it was and how specific. It reminded me, obviously, of like Moneyball and Jerry Maguire, these movies that I love so much, even though I'm not necessarily much of a sports fan, there's something about the specificity of the world of professional sports and the humor that comes out of it. But I also thought of like Bull Durham, some of these great like 80s sports movies that were made during this era. And I also just thought a lot of being young in 1984 and when all that was happening and the time. At least how he's portrayed in the movie and the sense I got of him from reading about him is that he was just like a worker, a problem solver. The genius was there, but the way it applied itself was just in like just thinking about the task at hand and how best to do it. I found there was a lot in the script, in his sort of down to earthness, but also his interesting pretensions that I really connected to. The Peter Morgan script is comfortable in his work, and he's not interested in whether or not Nike's going to make it or the business dealings or how much money is going to be made. He's like he's got this obsession that he can't explain with like basketball shoes and how they work and how they look. And he's found a job where they encourage that obsession, and he's just going to like let it go. He was so well organized. He had such a clear idea of what he wanted. And that the only thing, and with all the scenes, he was like very specific. And again, the costume design and the other actors were so good, and the script was great. And the only thing that wasn't figured out was like what I wanted to do with the lines and in what I could bring to it, just what I could bring in. Anytime I thought about anything else, it was like that's so taken care of. And within that little lane that I had, he gave me so much. He gives me so much freedom to do whatever I want. He's just like interested in what I do and what everybody's doing. And when he sees something he likes, particularly, he draws it out. But it's a great working environment. It was the first time I had acted with Matt, and it just felt really easy. It's that ease. We could make each other laugh off camera. We could try different things. It was just very relaxed and collaborative. I never met Jason, but Jason is just like the least pretentious. I'm a huge fan of everything Jason's done, and he's just such a down to earth guy and so unpretentious, and so they both are. There's no sense that you're like in there with these like big iconic stars, but they're just like, again, they're just regular people here to just sort of like, no, let's figure this out. I would describe the film as funny and heartwarming, and I really think like more than anything, it is welcoming. I think that it wants to, more than a lot of movies I've seen, wants to connect with the viewers, like wants to connect with their sense of nostalgia for that time and to connect with their love of like the things that they love. The enthusiasm and the love for it is infectious.